Okay, so I was about to like record like the anime like footage in the background, but there was just fan service and everything. It was just annoying. Like, it's like I can't believe it. It was like an AM. It's like an AMV fight, or whatever you call it. It's like a. It's supposed to be like a fighting compilation, is what I'm trying to say. But apparently they just had to add fan service. But anyways, back to the topic. So, there's a thing, right, where you know how Crunchyroll, like, they get bad reputation just because of the idea that they either don't give that much, content when it comes to their services, because they're supposed to be the face of anime when it comes to Western audience, so that we can be able to access majority of the time when it comes to accessing animes that has not released yet, or doesn't have a dub yet, or they just simply don't have the old fashioned anime shows people used to watch back in the day. And it's understandable, like, it does make sense, like, but at the same time, like, I don't agree with the whole idea about piracy in a sense, because at the end of the day, I mean, you pretty much have like a lot of other things that you can watch besides pirating the show that is what, just a one-time thing. And plus, I think it's pretty much illegal to do that, honestly. And I guess I was a hypocrite back in the day, because I was watching these pirated type of websites. And I say, like, my experience was, it's okay. Like, it was okay back then, but I stopped doing it because I wasn't really interested in anime in a while, because I was been focusing on doing a lot of things. But as soon as I come back to watching anime, I just realized that the Crunchyroll has that $3 per, like, for like the rest of the 3 months. So that way it's like you get like a special deal, because I guess it's like more like a ask for forgiveness type of stuff, because they have like this like problem with the whole hackers or exploiters who basically ruin their website's reputation by literally you know acts got their hacked into their systems, and majority of passwords leaks and happens. And it was sad day for like majority of the Crunchyroll users, because now they got their ID stolen and such, and people are like deciding to quit on it or such. And for me, I don't think I wasn't I think I was signed in at first, but I think I didn't really. I think I did change the password and all. Like, I don't think they have a secondary authenticator code, or whatever you call it. But at the same time, it's like it's one of those, like, I just reset the password and I got like a better security now when it comes to using Crunchyroll, in case if that were occurrence, if my thing were still stolen, like from another hacker or exploiter or whatever you call it. And at the end of the day, I mean, majority of the animes that they have shown in Crunchyroll is still fine. Like, there's a lot of things you can distract yourself with that doesn't have to involve piracy, unless you're just afraid of spending what, $10 a month or whatever. Like, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen for you guys if you're gonna get the deal earlier, because I think it's already too late, given that it was supposed to be like an anniversary of how long Crunchyroll has been existing for. So at the end of the day, it's like, come on, like, just chill, like, just enjoy the shows of what you have currently, and don't illegally try to watch things that's shouldn't be watched, because obviously you're not supposed to be on it if it's piracy. I mean, I get the understanding when it comes to piracy, like, yeah, it might be lost media, but the point is that videos exist so that way people can give their timelines and their discussions about it and their reviews, and explain the story without having to show it, or just give us an idea of like a small explanation or summaries of what this story is about and stuff. So yeah, so at the end of the day, it's just, I know I keep saying at the end of the day, it's just I'm kind of running out of thoughts of I'm like a little tired. It's just I just almost got done. I of course, my status was that I couldn't be at my area, like I couldn't be at my home, because we have a new, like, I have like a new table, like it's like a glass table, but unfortunately I have to disconnect everything just for the sake of being able to put a new table in. But apparently they were unsuccessfully unable to try to get it to work and such. So it was just kind of like, hey, like, it is what it is. So yeah, but anyways, and I know I'm gonna say it again. At the end of the day, I still like doing it the legal way, not illegal. Otherwise, that would be pretty much problematic and a bad inspiration to make others to be like, hey, let's share this to everyone. So that means people can actually access free movies or free TV shows and stuff. And it's like, I don't think that's a good idea given you can't be allowed to share that free stuff even though you don't own that type of show or movies. I'm just thinking it's like a scummy way to do that. And yeah. And if Crunchyroll is not your style, then Netflix is also available too, and they also have Netflix anime shows that they also produce there too. So you're not only alone by Crunchyroll, but Netflix as well, or other famous platforms that may produce anime that you find new or recently. So it's not the end of the world when it comes to some of them not being able to be available when it comes to certain whatever. Just like how like Nintendo, well, you probably have to pay like $350 for a Nintendo Switch just to play like, and you have to spend like $20 per month or say just to order to play the old NES games on the online play or such. At least you get to actually play the old fashioned games. Like at least they're not like backpedaling you, like they're not like holding it back for you. At least they even put their time and effort to even allow you to even play those old games. Otherwise you will never play those games because you have to hope to God that on Facebook Marketplace one of these days you might find someone who sells a disc or something, or those games, or you have to do those hard times of having to figure out like how to you know how to make a capture card out of it to make it work in recordings and such. I know I'm just getting off topic when it comes to like, but this is the whole thing about piracy and such. So at the end of the day, it's just hey, just be happy with what you got. Don't pirate things. Just be glad of what you're finding on the internet that satisfied your dopamine, if that makes sense. And if you worry about not being able to look at that, just look up gameplays or footages or reviews or anything to prevent yourself from not having to go pirate it, and you can actually experience it yourself by just simply just go and just react to some YouTuber who already did analysis of it. I don't know. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. Anyways, see ya.